All right. We're live. Are we live? I believe we are. How's it going, everybody? Sorry about that. Being fashionably late, but gotta do it. How's everybody doing out there? Welcome, welcome. So, today we're going to be doing some scouting. That's right. Live scouting in person. It's happening right here on Between the Laces. Want to just give a couple minutes, let some people come in. There's some news that has happened since the last time went live. Sam Darnold, the former, number 2 overall or 3 overall by the 3 overall by the New York Jets from 2018. He's been traded to Carolina for 6th round pick this year, 2nd for next year, and a 4th for next year. Not a bad deal. And who knows? We'll see what those picks for next year turn into. The Jets could easily get some decent players from that 2nd round pick and that 4th round pick in 2022. And today, the my Buffalo Bills, signed former Los Angeles Charger Forrest Lamp. That's right. Guy out there with one of the easily the coolest names in the NFL, Forrest Lamp. We signed him. He's a guard, I believe. Just offensive lineman. I think he can play guard and tackle, to be honest with you. But anyways, how's everyone doing? Happy you guys are here. All right. What else happened? Oh, yeah. More accusations coming out against Deshaun Watson, and apparently the league is saying that he might not be able to play this year. So that'll be very interesting to see. All right. So the way that we do this is I'm going to show you guys how I scout players. All right. And what I do. So first, let's do this. Oh, there we go. How's that? Go on over to YouTube, and I don't know. Let's find somebody. Who are we talking about today? Let's do Ja'Marr Chase. All right, so this is how you got to do it here. So Ja'Marr Chase, right? Not highlights. You don't want highlights. You do Ja'Marr Chase or whoever versus, and you enter that in. So from a year ago, Ja'Marr Chase versus Alabama 2019. Oh, yeah, because LSU didn't really play, right? They didn't play in 2020. Okay, so it's from a year ago, but that's all right. So let's take a look over at Ja'Marr Chase. Let's do it. We're going to look at Ja'Marr Chase versus Alabama. Oh. So go back. See, now with wide receivers, right? When it comes to wide receiver, some things that I personally look for, there's the obvious, how fast is he? How big is he? How athletic is he? Is he getting good separation or is he just hopping guys? But also, you got to look for the little things like effort. How much effort do they put in on run plays, specifically wide receivers? So let's go back a little bit. I like what I saw here on this run play. Check him out here. So he goes and starts running a route. even though the ball was being handed off. So he drew his guy away, even though he didn't like necessarily block him. He threw his body at him by going and running around. Oh, a little confusion there. A little confusion. He was looking over on the sideline, wasn't sure exactly where he was going or what he was supposed to be doing. Okay, all right, nice. Some hand fighting going on in the NFL. That would probably also not be a penalty. Who was that, Diggs? Was that Trayvon Diggs right there? Again, looking over at the sideline. So see how there was an end around going the complete opposite way. Yeah, he still put the effort in. I like that. I'll go back. Let's watch that again. So he's up at the top there. Okay, so when the play breaks down, where is he? All right, we don't see him again. That's okay. But see, normally like that, when Joey Burrow just took off running, I'd be looking specifically for number one to see what it is he's doing when the play's breaking down like that. Is he still scrambling, trying to get open for his quarterback? Is he throwing blocks once he realizes that the quarterback is taking off, running past the line of scrimmage? Or is he just standing there with his hands in his jock? Okay, not bad. He didn't really have anybody. He didn't really have anybody to block right there. So again, putting the effort in on the run plays. I like that. And the little things go a long way, to be honest with you. So he's being pressed right now, doing a drag route. Okay. Got him lined up in the slot, looks like. Oh, no, that's not him in motion. Where the hell was he? At the top? Yeah, I think he's at the top. All right, excuse me. Number 2 is in motion. Nice speed. I like that speed by number 2. Who's that? Is that Jefferson? Justin Jefferson? I don't even know. All right, let's go back. That was another breakdown there. Where's he at? What's he doing? Oh, we didn't see him. Okay, decent effort on run plays. Seems like they run a lot of drag concepts with him. Up at the top of the screen here. And doing these game tapes like right now, obviously, you could say, "Oh, well, why?" See, like that play right there. Look at that. That's a perfect example of what it is that you want to look for in a wide receiver. Look at the physicality. He's being pressed hardcore on that play. He beats that man. That's Trayvon Diggs. I'm almost 100% sure. Trayvon Diggs is right up on him, literally 1 yard off the line. Contacts the hell out of him legally, right? Beats him in the separation, gets open for a first down gain. That was good. All right, plays breaking down. Joe Burrow's getting rushed. Okay, I like that. That was a good break. Being able to come back to the ball there. That was a miscommunication with Joey Burrow, but that's okay. That happens. Man, the guy who put these highlights together, friggin' flying through these plays, huh? Oh. All right. So you get the idea. That's what I'm looking at here. This is like a 9-minute video. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. So what I would do personally is you gotta watch more than one video of the guy. So for time's sake, I'm not gonna go through it. I'm not gonna watch another Ja'Marr Chase video. But if I was to want to get a good in-depth analysis and a good scouting report on Ja'Marr Chase, if my team was looking at wide receivers, I would watch at least 3, and obviously the more you watch, the better ideas you get on this player's inconsistencies, both good and bad, and their tendencies. There you go. That's a better word. Not consistencies, but like tendencies. But yeah, so watch about 3 to 5 on each player. And, what I personally do is I go by position. I don't go on any big board necessarily. I go by what my team needs, and then I go through the position ranking. So, like, for instance, this year, I believe one of the biggest needs the Buffalo Bills has is both edge rusher and cornerback. So when I go do some of this film study on my own time, I'm going to go to the cornerbacks, and I'm going to go to a realistic who Bills are picking at 30. So, I'm not going to really spend any time looking at, I don't even know. I got the big list up over here, but I couldn't even tell you who the top corners are right now, because I know we're not going to be getting the top corners like Patrick Surtain Jr. Patrick Surtain II. We're not going to be getting him, so I'm not even going to waste my time doing that. But anyways, so who do you guys want to do next? What position groups do you guys want to do? Throw someone at me. Let's keep this train rolling here. Like I said, I'm only gonna do about 1 video per person, so it's not really gonna give us a great idea of this guy, but it'll give me a raw sample size. I like what I've seen. For example, I like what I've seen from Ja'Marr Chase right here. But before we do that, let me switch on over here and bring up a good friend of mine and my co-host to Between the Laces. There he is. Oh my God, it's Daniel D. What's going on, D son?
Hey, brother. How you doing, bro? Dude, I've been waiting over here for like 7 minutes, dude. I've been listening to you talk about Ja'Marr Chase the whole time.
Dude, well, what do you want from me, man? That's
And you
why.
want to know something? You're right. He was burning Trayvon Diggs. Number 7 was Trayvon Diggs. That was
What
who was getting beat up.
what what do you want from me, man? You showed up late, dude. I don't know. I just had
No,
to I
I
just
did.
had to
I
roll
did
with it.
show up. No, because I was putting things together. I had a totally different concept of what you were trying to do today's show, dude.
Yeah, I just kind of sprung it on you, my bad. But
But
it's okay though.
I would like to do something that I would like, because I threw some shit together. So like, whether you like it or not, and I'm a co-host, so I get half of the love here. So we're gonna play a little game at the end of this, or if you want to play now, whatever time, and some point in the near future of this podcast today. So I put together a list of like just some like sexy stuff just to start. I mean, like the QBs and the wide receivers. I thought those are like pretty good depth for the first round. Like if you wanted to like talk about like a little bit of first round shit. And I also had like some guys that might be going like later in the draft that should probably go higher. Like looking at like late like mock drafts from like around like the web, you know what I mean? Just like looking at shit and like doing of course like what you're talking about too. I like how you're also like showing them how you do your own scouting because you yourself are a pretty good scouter.
Thank you. That's kind of what
The
what
only
I
thing
was
that made me a little
going
sad
for
though
here.
too is like because I seen you were like, oh, I don't know about like corner, and I could have like I have some things I had things written down. You know what I mean? I know Patrick Surtain. I think Patrick Surtain's number 1, but yeah, no, yeah. All right, you keep going. Tell me what you want to do.
Well, so what I was gonna do is I
I
wanna.
see what you're doing now. I understand what you want the show to be about now.
So well, I want you to pick a player
You
for me.
want me to pick a play for you?
Yeah, pick a
I want
player
you.
for us to scout.
Oh, for us? Okay. How about let's look at Christian Barrymore, the defensive tackle from Alabama, because I think people are sleeping on the man. I've been seeing some latest mock drafts with Jalen Phillips from Miami and this other guy. I don't want to butcher his name, but I'm gonna. It's like Quiddy A or something like that from Michigan, and I think Christian Barrymore is the best defense tackle in that's gonna go in this draft. Personally, from what I watched, I didn't do too much scouting, which we could do right now too. We could do
Yeah,
some little scouting on it, but I
that's what
think
we're
that what
doing.
I've watched of like with the eye test, the old eye test,
So
and what I've watched of him,
Christian Barmore.
yeah, Christian Barmore,
All right,
defensive lineman from
should
Alabama.
we do versus Ole Miss 2020 versus Notre Dame 2020 versus Florida 2020?
Oh, he's probably really good in the. I'm pretty sure he was really good in that Notre Dame game. I'm pretty
Notre
sure that
Dame.
was the last time I watched him too, because that was a playoff game right there of last year's college playoffs.
All right. Well, it's 12 minutes, so we're not gonna watch the whole thing, but we're gonna watch some
No,
of it.
no, no. What
All
is
right.
it? Are these highlight videos or is it just like
No,
tape of
no,
the
I'm doing.
game?
Yeah, versus, bro, versus. Never.
Oh,
If you
you're
want to
doing
get
the
a good.
verses. Okay,
Yeah, if you
okay,
want to
okay.
get a good in depth, you never do highlights, bro. Because then you're just gonna see the good shit of them, and then it's like, oh my god, this guy's amazing. It's like, of course, because all you watched was the good plays.
No, yeah, I feel you.
So, 1 second, we're gonna go to Alabama defensive tackle Christian Barmore versus Notre Dame. Let's do it.
You want to do the thing that I was talking about too? You want to rank some QBs and some wide receivers with me?
Well,
I
sure,
think
but
I think the
I
viewers
don't
would
know
like it.
anybody to rank them. That's why I was doing this.
No, not that way. Like, got just like off of what you've seen from like how they played in college.
I've seen
If
nothing.
they were,
That's what I'm telling you. I've seen literally nothing.
oh, well, you're trash,
Jamar
dude. For that, that's
Jamar
college
Chase
football.
is literally the
Jamar Chase, though, yeah, I wanted to get.
that's
Oh,
the
can I
only
get an
guy I
opinion in
watch.
that before we go to, dude?
Yeah,
Before we go to the Barrymore, I'd like to
yeah.
talk about Jamar Chase. Yes, dude, I think Jamar Chase is the number one wide receiver in this draft class. He was the man last year, and then even this year that he played, he still put on a damn good. He still had a damn good year. Jamar Chase is like I feel like Jamar Chase is the most pro-ready quarterback. I mean, quarterback, the most pro-ready wide receiver that's going to go out of this draft class, and especially what it is. What a lot of these people like Devontae Smith and like Waddle and all those, they're very very like and Rondale Moore from Purdue and Elijah Moore from Ole Miss. Those guys are like really light. They're very like they're speedsters and like they're small. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Jamar Chase has like a whole frame to him. You know what I mean? Like he will. I feel like he'll excel the most out of all of them.
Yo.
Well, there is
No.
upside to a lot of those guys too, but I'm just saying. I think personally, to me, from what I've seen, just watching college football last year, I really like. I'm liking that. I'm liking Jamar Chase.
We'll look at someone like Justin Jefferson coming from the same college. He was an animal. All right,
Yeah,
Dan.
yeah.
So with defensive tackle, right? Obviously, you want to see, is this guy more of like a body where he's going to be a run stopper, or is this guy more of a pass rusher, right? But also, one of the things, any position, quarterback is a little different, but still, bottom line remains is effort. How much effort are you putting in? So let's watch Christian Barmore right now. Let's do it. All right, what number is he? Who's homie? It doesn't even say. Do you know what number he is?
Oof, I think he's number.
Whoa.
It's kind of far away. I actually don't know what number it is right now. I thought he was 98, but he might be not 98.
Well, it'd be nice to know who we're watching.
I think it is 98 over there on the side.
There's a 48. This guy over here is a 48.
No, maybe 40th then. Yeah, I don't remember what number it was.
Well, normally they tell you, dude. It's kind of weird that they didn't. Like they at least like highlight them, or they say like number blah blah blah.
Yeah, I know because I was just watching your other video and I
Right
was
here,
like,
right here.
that
50,
was a
58.
lot.
Look,
Oh,
he's down
58, yeah, 50. All right,
58.
that makes sense because I did see 50. Yeah, I knew it had an 8 in it.
All right, so now that we know who we're watching number 58, Barmore. Okay, okay. See the effort. See how he kept going. I mean, yeah, he led up at the end, but of course the guy ran out of bounds. Who is that? Ian Book, you're right.
Yeah, in book.
All right, where's he at? I don't even see if the.
It's hard to watch. It's hard to do it with a defensive tackle like by the.
Well, normally they circle the motherfucker.
He's getting doubled most. He's gonna get doubled a lot of this game though.
All
As
right, I
well.
see him now. He's at the top, kind of right there. He is getting doubled. He was. Yep.
He's been getting doubled the last like couple plays. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So this might not actually be the best game to prove that he's like very good, but
Notre Dame has a pretty decent offensive line too. No.
yeah, their offense line is not bad. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't bad. You know what I mean? But you notice how they keep doubling him. Notice like the doubling, like just like watch how the line. But look at both of the defense tackles go, and notice who gets doubled most of the time.
Well, yeah, no, you're right. All right, you're right. I'm sorry, I'm fucking up right now. My bad, dude. My bad. So what? This guy's stock's going up. No, he's projected what? Like top.
No,
top
he's projected. No, his stock. If anything, other people's stocks are going up. But I would say that Jalen Phillips' stock rised a lot. I didn't think Jalen Phillips would be.
All right, but look, see that? I like that.
First round, and
watch where he is at the end of the play. Watch where he is at the end of the play. Oh, see, they cut away, but he was right near the ball at the end of the play, even though he didn't make the tackle. Look again, right near the ball at the end of the play. I like that. You know what made me really like Matt Milano was exactly that right there. He was always near the ball.
And you know what it is too? He's like he's pretty athletic for his weight because I'm pretty sure
he's
this
a big boy.
He's like 340 or something like that. He's gonna be like 320, 340.
He kind of is like a weird size though, where he doesn't seem like he would be good and like big enough for the interior D line in the NFL, but he looks kind of too big to be an edge rusher.
I think his run stopping skills is a very good like benefactor, and like it doesn't show as too well over here though. Yeah, I would think of him more as a run stopper, but he's like athletic enough that he can go like get out.
All right, look at that. That was a quarterback, designed quarterback rutted. He was there. Okay, watch. He's right there in the middle, getting double teamed again. Boom, there he is. He made the tackle.
That's what I'm saying. But I know I don't know. I watched this game and I remember like maybe it was like there's gonna be a couple key plays. Like I don't know how long this video is, you know what I mean? But it's gonna go like deeper in the game and he's gonna make some key
look. Wow, that all right, see.
Like that.
See, I want to go over
he makes some tackles in the background too, in the backfield too. Like so, he really got at him.
I want to go over
for the rest of the college playoffs too. And he did it all season.
So that's a good run. I mean, a good block. Okay, and he sheds that block. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time. One more time. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time. That's what I like about him too.
He has good like play recognition. You know what I mean?
Good on him. Yeah. See, I like that.
Yeah, I would say he has very good.
There he is again, going around the edge. Okay, I like the effort.
I can see what you're saying though, because like it's gonna be like obviously like more elite big men. You know what I mean? Than just a Notre Dame offense, which is not a bad offense. You know what I mean? But you see the double. You know what I mean? It's not always gonna be double. So what is the man gonna do when he's just being like 1-on-1? You know?
So this guy's. So I'm sorry, I did ask you, and then I kind of cut you off. This guy's like falling from like the second round.
No, not the second round. In the late first, that's saying that he's like the third best defense lineman, like defense tackle in the draft. And I personally think he's the first. I think he's the best defense tackle in the draft. People
Look,
are
look, look,
putting
he's
like
eating that double
Jalen
team, bro.
Phillips from
That was like a
Miami, and
double, triple team, bro. That was crazy.
he's good, dude. And Notre Dame's, yeah, and like you said earlier, dude, Notre Dame's offensive line was not really bad. They got a good move there. You know what I mean. That wasn't a good defense of play call either.
Yeah. My bad. 1 second, dude. Yeah, you can keep talking about what you're seeing.
Yeah, just it goes like wicked fast, bro. I gotta
Yeah, it
like
does.
find another time to see like what side he's on.
Kenny McNaco's trying to join the live chat, but he freaking he doesn't he's not signed into YouTube. Yeah, Ken, you need to sign into YouTube. If you have a Gmail account, then all you have to do is sign into YouTube using your Gmail. You don't even need to like make a channel per se. It's literally just if you have a Gmail, you already have a YouTube account. It's just not activated if you've never signed in.
Kenny McNaco is gonna come in.
Yeah, Kenny McNaco's gonna he's trying to join the live chat.
Nice,
We got
dude.
Steven, we got my cousin Steven watching too. All right.
What's up, Steve?
Yeah, not that I don't want to keep watching this guy, but so Steven, we're gonna bring up some chat here a little bit. We'll go like this. So Steven said Barmore is a player that does a leap of your screen. How do you guys feel about Davion Nixon, defensive tackle? Never heard of him, but I'll check him out, dude. He also said Jamar Chase, clear cut number 1 wide receiver. Yeah, I think Jamar Chase is going to probably Miami, maybe Cincinnati if he stays that long.
Yeah, but wait, didn't Miami just trade with San Fran? No. Who traded with San Fran?
Yeah, Miami traded with San Fran, but to go back to number 12, but then they traded up to number 6 with the Eagles.
Yeah, with the Eagles. I think that's maybe why Miami did it too, right? Because they knew they could still get their guy.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so
just gain draft capital. That's a pretty smooth move.
Kenny,
so
Kenny said to me in Facebook chat, middle linebacker who looks like a new defensive leader. Who is the top middle linebackers right now, Dan?
The top middle linebackers?
Yeah. Oh, let me look. Hang on. I got the thing pulled up.
I don't think like middle linebacker is not like the I can't think of it right now, but if you throw names at me, I could probably tell you who it is. But it's like the best I think the best linebacker in the draft is probably that Micah Parsons. But I don't know if he's necessarily a middle linebacker.
Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
From
Penn State. But at the same time, did you see that? I'm drawing a blank of what his first name is, but it's like Basham Jr. Where's he from?
Oh yeah, Terrell Basham or something.
Yeah, he's like an edge rusher though. You know what I mean? Like I can only think of I'm thinking of like linebackers that are supposed to go. I don't know. They're supposed to go high, but at the same time, I'm not too sure.
So I'm looking right now, and yeah, linebackers so hard nowadays, Ken, because it's like literally middle linebackers almost become like freaking obsolete. Like I don't know, it's weird the way that it is. Hang on, but yeah, I want to do someone that not everybody's fucking seen. You know what I mean? That's the thing is like Micah Parsons, right? He's ranked number 11. All right, so and everybody's talking about Micah Parsons. But I want to look at a guy that's not everybody's talking about. You know what I mean?
I think a guy that maybe not too many people are talking about, but still might go in the first round, and that could be pretty good in the NFL, is the kid. You see the wide receiver from Minnesota? Minnesota did really, really good this year, and Minnesota is like known for a school that is like trash, that like usually ends most of their seasons with like losing streaks for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they killed it this year. That's why one of those kind of teams that I wish that like college playoffs did like a bigger bracket. You know what I mean? Instead of just 4 teams, let some
Oh, for
other
sure,
like, let a good amount of teams in there, so like you can get like that Cinderella. Like there could be a team that would maybe not won it all, but like at least like maybe won like a game they weren't expected to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. So here's a guy. Literally, now here's a guy, right? I never heard of this guy. Never seen him. I literally just, as you were talking, quickly skimmed through like quick analysis of him. Nick Bolton out of Missouri. Okay. Now Missouri's not a bad school, right? Like it doesn't have horrible competition.
No. Missouri's it's not a bad school. It's a D1.
All right, so this guy, Kenny, this one's for you. Nick Bolton, right? We're gonna stay away from Alabama. We've done 3 Alabama games right now. We'll do Missouri versus Georgia. What number is homie right here? 32. So that way we know who we're looking for. Okay.
You know Alabama always fucking pushes out the best product though.
Yeah. Look, all right. So there he is. He over that one right there. He over pursued. Look at that. He took a step too much. He over pursued. That's not looking too hot right there. That's not looking too hot right there. That's already a knock on him. That's already a knock on homie. All right. See, this guy circled it for us. This is good. Okay. So he's quick on it. He's staying.
Kenny get the good video.
He's staying light on his feet. All right. He stepped. All right. See, I don't like the way this guy, his first step. If you watch his first step, he bites on it way too hard where he has to backtrack just to get back into position and then go and find the running back. Watch this.
His play recognition is lacking.
Watch. Ready? Boom. Now he has to cut all the way back and boom, there you go. That's an extra, that's an extra 4 yards for the running back right there.
It's his player reaction too, you know what I mean? It's play reaction. He doesn't really know where the ball is yet. And he's like, oh shit, it's over there. And then he goes chase it, you know what I mean? That's what
so this is the type of guy. Now here's the type of guy where I'm watching his film and immediately like I would not want the Buffalo Bills to draft this guy. Not saying he's bad just from these 5 plays that I've watched, just saying at the very least, he's obviously not a first-round pick, but we established that, which I wasn't looking for a first-round pick because I do want to – that's the beauty of this thing. This is why you should go by position group, guys, is because your team has 7 picks usually, sometimes even more than that. There's 7 rounds, especially with compensatory picks, all right? You got to look at how many as deep as you can at each position that your team needs. Yeah, I don't like this guy. I don't like his effort. I don't like he over pursues way too hard. Look at that. He was out of position. He was in position, but he didn't stop the guy. No good. This guy's Nick Bolton. They said he's a great blitzer in his little thing here. I didn't see no blitzing. I see a lot of big missteps here. Let's do the guy that Steven talked about because I never even heard of him. Zaven Collins is someone they talk about, and then Davion Nixon.
Davion Nixon. I think is Davion Nixon from Notre Dame. I feel like Davion Nixon's from Notre Dame.
We'll find out.
Actually, no. I'm thinking of Nix.
Oh, Iowa, 54. So should we do versus Michigan State 2020 versus Nebraska 2020 versus Iowa? Versus.
I want the fucking video that circles the player so I can see it.
That's it. All right. Well, we're gonna do Nebraska.
I need the one that circles.
Nope, no circle players for you.
Oh, that's great.
He's number 54. Yeah, you're right. We do want the ones with the circle players. Fuck you, all you people out there who aren't circling players. Shame on you.
I didn't even see 54 out there on the last play. The circle is very key. I didn't underestimate how helpful that circle is.
Oh yes. Was there a circle? I didn't even see. I looked away for 2 seconds.
There wasn't a circle.
Oh, there's 54 though. There's 54. Oh yeah, there's a circle, little red circle. All right, so he's lined up. Look at that. So we can tell this guy. So he's a D line. He's a D lineman, right? This guy.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Can't
Okay.
find the handle there.
Yeah, but yeah.
No,
Sorry.
it's whatever though. It's just typical line play, you know.
Yeah.
You always win some, you lose some, just for on offense and defense.
Look at that. All right. See, not bad, but it was just, the play was going the other way. All right. All right. Play's breaking down. What is he doing? He's still going. Was that a pick? Yeah. So he did. So he did cause a little bit of that pressure right there. He did kind of
He did. Yeah.
cause some discomfort to the quarterback, flush him out. I like
A
the
lot of
effort.
those, I'd like to say a lot of those people on the line, D line though.
There you
Are
go.
also,
There you go. All right. That was good. That was a great play right there. He beat his man. 57 also beat his man. And that was a great play by the quarterback, just getting rid of the ball, but that was a good play. Okay. I like that. I like the way that he literally got right between the guard and the tackle there, and he did a good job getting by. Oh, dude, did you see the way he just smacked that center, bro?
now where is he
Oh,
projected?
dude, look at the way he smacked. What? Watch the way he smacks the center. Dude, that was violent. I like that. I like that, bro. That center didn't even see it coming, dude. He literally just smacked that center right in the head. I don't know who he's projected. Steven, you know where this guy's projected to go? As far as what round? I'm not sure. I never even heard of this guy, but I like what I'm seeing so far. Now, this guy, I'm gonna guess if I was to look him up, he's probably later, projected to be second round, or second or third or second day. You know what I mean? And I think that would be awesome, dude. Like, I think he'd be a great second day pickup. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm just looking to see if I could find him ranked. Like right now, I'm looking at the top 50. He's not even in the top 50. So that just goes to show, you know what I mean? This guy could end up being a great third to fifth round pick. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I like what I'm seeing though, Steven. Good pick here. All right. We'll watch a little bit more of this guy. Ooh, that was a nice fucking play. I like that. By number 8, I'm saying. Even though he caught it. Ooh. There's some hot hitting motherfuckers playing in this game. Nice. Oh, was that him causing that shit? Yep. He's in there blowing it up. Great play. Yeah. This is a good player, man. Good player, Steven. Absolutely. Steven said he's projected to be an early second to third round pick. That'd be a great pick for early second to third round, dude.
I don't know. No, yeah, he definitely has that value. I would give him that grade. He's not a first rounder, but I think Barrymore is, in my perspective, the best that's out of that group.
All right. So who next? Freaking, there was somebody I wanted to see. Oh, this kid, dude. Where the fuck is he? I keep seeing this picture, and he looks like the geekiest, dorkiest kid I've ever seen going into the NFL draft. And they say he's like violent and like nasty. Tevin Jenkins. Oh, I love the music in the background. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, can you hear it?
Yeah. All right, Oklahoma State offensive lineman Tevid Jenkins. Tevin Jenkins. All right. Should I do him versus Texas, him versus Oklahoma, him versus Virginia? Well, excuse me, West Virginia?
Wait, what team does
Oklahoma
play for?
State. Oklahoma State.
Oh, I didn't see a lot of Oklahoma State games. What'd you say? What games did you say?
Oklahoma State versus West Virginia, Oklahoma State versus Texas, Oklahoma State versus Oklahoma.
Let's do Texas.
All right, let's do it.
Trying to think of a team. It's a defensive lineman, right?
No, offensive lineman.
Oh, no, offensive lineman.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a beast, dude. I don't know what fucking number he is, though, and nobody's circling him. The fuck, dude?
Came ill prepared, dude.
No, dude, I mean, usually, literally, when they don't circle him, in the title of the name, it would say, blah, 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 like number, whatever, versus, you know what I mean?
It is so much easier when they are circled. I have bad eyes, and I am reading off a screen that's reading on another screen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Why is it hard for you to see?
A little bit.
It is.
It's hard to follow unless the circles are there. But when the circles are there, it's
all right.
pristine.
He's number 73, so he's the right tackle.
Oh, he's the right tackle?
He's hang on. Sweetheart right here. So he is
Right there.
He's like this guy over here. Where the fuck is he?
Oh.
Right here, this guy.
Right there. Okay. All right. All right. What'd you say number is 73?
73, yeah.
Okay.
Supposedly he's an animal, dude. There he is right there. He
did just throw a doodle around a little bit.
Like I keep hearing he's violent. He's violent. That's what the word they use to describe him.
Yeah, just put him on the ground right there. Did you see that?
Nah, hang on, let me go back.
You just put that man on the ground. No, not that one.
One before that.
Yeah.
Ooh. I like it.
Yeah, dude, this guy looks like a fucking defensive lineman's worst nightmare, dude.
Like, look,
block, dude.
That effort, bro.
Held
look
that
at
block the whole time.
He literally let those two guys look. Those two guys went right by him, right? He stood there. He's looking, but he's still looking. Boom. That's not illegal either. That's a beautiful block, dude. That's a beautiful block. He got right in that guy's way, dude. That was an awesome effort play. Even though it looked like he got beat.
He gets off the ball quick, too. He gets off the ball quick.
Yeah, it looks like he gets off the ball before the setter even fucking snaps it.
He's cheating. That's why it's so good. Now, where's he projected? Because he's not up there with
early second
round. Oregon.
No, not that high.
He has a hard name for me. Sewell from Oregon, or what about what is it? Leather? Is it Leather?
Leatherwood. I've seen this guy.
Leatherwood, Leatherwood from Alabama, right? Leatherwood from Alabama.
I've seen this guy going higher than Leatherwood.
Slater. You see Rashawn Slater doing his see the video of Rashawn Slater is bench pressing.
I've seen this guy going higher than his stock has been rising. I've seen him going higher than Leatherwood in recent drafts, like mock drafts.
I believe it, dude. He looks like he could play fucking.
I would, if I was to guess, I'd say early second round. If not, he could even get taken in the late first round.
You don't happen to know his size though, do you? Like height and weight?
Yeah, I just read it. 6'5". He's 6'5", 310.
Oh wow, dude! Yeah, he could play in the NFL. He's ready.
He's a big boy, dude. Wait,
that's probably was so nasty over here because he's probably just mauling fucking.
I want to see this play right here.
Dudes that were about to get a job at the gym.
Look at that. He's just manhandling that guy. He made that guy look like a little boy, dude. Look at him. Look at him. 49 is like, let me go, man. Come on, dude. Let me go, bro.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
looks
49
good.
ends up making the tackle at the end there because the running back literally quarterback had nowhere to go. But that was a great effort play by 73, dude. There he is. Okay.
He
He's
looks
going up
sharp,
against a
too.
bigger boy. Dude, he can handle his own against that big boy right there, too.
Yeah. Well, if he's 310 himself, dude, he's a big boy himself.
All right, so I
I'd like
like
to
what
see
I'm
them throw
seeing.
a screen on his side.
Yeah,
He looks
no
like he can
shit.
get out there. He looks like he's kind of like because 310 is not like it is kind of like a little like not I want to say underweight, but like you know what I mean. But if you make up with it with your speed too, you can just still be very solid.
Yeah. I like what I'm seeing from this guy. Oh, did you see the Buffalo Bills signed Forrest Lamp, bro?
Oh, that's a good sign, dude.
Great signing, dude.
I didn't even understand why the Chargers let go for Sam Pete. What he got drafted 2 years ago? 2 years ago,
No,
right?
no,
Two, 3 years ago?
the year that Josh Allen was drafted, I think 4 years ago.
First rounder, though, right?
Yeah, first round pick. Yeah.
Ugh. What does that mean? Is it just too injury prone, or just doesn't
No,
stand
he
up?
probably just didn't want to resign. They probably just didn't pick up his 5th year, and he just didn't want to resign.
What'd you guys sign him to then?
I don't know. It literally just happened today, and I literally just saw signed. I didn't see the details.
Not bad. That's a good pickup, dude.
Yeah, it's a great pickup, bro. Honestly,
Especially
we've had
because
some.
you guys are gonna need that for next year against the Chiefs because you guys were soft as fuck on when the defense line ran you guys over.
Dude, we've had some really solid signings, dude. All right, so I like what I'm seeing from that kid. Let's go back to the chat here.
Yeah,
Steven says I have a few players in mind if you guys would like to break them down on whatever position. Sure, Steven, absolutely. Just throw them out here, man. He also said, who would you guys want on your respected teams to draft in the first round and why? Well, Danny, your team's the same as his, so why don't you go first?
Patrick Surtain. I don't believe in the hype.
Why?
I don't believe in the hype of the Caleb Fairley. Caleb Fairley comes from Virginia Tech. Not a great school. Then he did well, but you've noticed, Steve, just as DQ has noticed, Alabama has been pumping out product after product. I seen him play on the side, Tavon Diggs. Tavon Diggs, I would respect, like you respect, as a good up and coming young cornerback in the NFL, and he signs off on Patrick Surtain. Not for nothing, comes from good genes. Patrick Surtain was an All-Pro corner on the Miami Dolphins back in the day. I remember playing with that man in like NFL 2K5. Shout out 2K5. And I like Patrick Surtain the most. We need a cornerback. What I like about Patrick Surtain too, people are like scared that he might not be able to be a corner and he may have to be a safety. Fuck it. We need a safety too. I just see there's nothing wrong with taking him. I see a lot of mock drafts now taking JC Horn. DQ, do you know who JC Horn's dad is?
Joe Horn?
Joe Horn. Remember Joe Horn? He pulled out the cell phone.
Yeah, Joe
in the
Horn.
Saints.
Joe Horn was a great receiver, dude.
He was a good receiver. Remember when he pulled out the cell phone out of the thing?
Yeah.
That was sick.
When
Chad Johnson started that shit, but I love it. Well, Chad Johnson and T.O.
Steven said I agree. That's exactly who I want or who we need, man. A stud.
I agree, dude. It's a problem, man. I see too, and I keep seeing like J.C. Horn's stock rise too. So J.C. Horn's from South Carolina, by the way. Which no knock on J.C. Horn, he definitely went up. He obviously went up.
I kind of wanted to watch his tape.
We should watch J.C. Horn. We should watch J.C. Horn and Patrick Surtain, honestly. But
well, the Bills ain't getting Patrick Surtain, so I don't want to watch him. Okay.
No, Patrick Surtain is either going to be the first or the second cornerback off the board.
Probably the first.
But hopefully it's all looking like what I've been looking at. It's all looking like it's going to go the Cowboys' way to be able to draft the best cornerback in the draft. But it's up to them to be able to draft the right one. You know what I mean? Because there's like skepticals. Is it Patrick Surtain? Is it J.C. Horn? Is it
Steven said.
Caleb Fairley?
Steven said if we trade down, I love J.C. Horn. Which
Yes,
trading down again
yes.
is not bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going down 3, 4, even maybe 5 picks, and then getting J.C. Horn. Hell yeah, dude! And then getting more draft capital because we need things, dude. We need line safety. We need a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't mind J.C. Horn if we had a later pick. We were picking, but like at 10, top 10, DQ. You know what I mean? Top 10. You're initially like it's looked at as you're supposed to take the 10th best player in this whole fucking draft. You know what I mean? As being a top 10. Top 10 is a good spot to be at when there's lots of numbers to pick from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want somebody that's going to come out there and they're going to start. You're not picking somebody at 10.
Oh yeah, 10 is a start.
All a quarterback behind a different quarterback. But if you're picking somebody at 10, they're supposed to come step right in and start. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Real quick, as far as
back, I wouldn't mind that. Couple picks back and then get J.C. Horn. I like that idea, Steve. I fuck with that. We can swear, right? I forget. Can we swear?
What?
We can swear, right?
I can't understand you.
We can swear, right? Like I said, bad words like.
Yeah. My bad. What was I gonna say? Freaking, as far as my answer, real quick, I also want a cornerback and also the seed of a former player in Asante Samuel Jr.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, 30th overall, bro.
That's a reach.
30th overall?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm supposed to go in like the second, third.
Just for you saying that, I'm pulling up his tape right now, dude. The fuck are you talking about?
I don't want you to draft Asante Samuel because I want to get Asante Samuel in the second round because we have the 44th pick in the second round. That's not a bad pick either.
Yeah,
that could happen if it trickles down. Then we get Patrick Surtain and Asante Samuel. Locked.
Number 26. See how this guy said number 26 in the title?
Yeah, but you need a circle.
Bro, I want him. I already want him. I already want him. You said too high, dude. Get the fuck out of here, bro. We drafted, dude. You know what they said about Tre'Davious White going 27? They said that was too high too.
Yeah, but I didn't agree with that. I seen Tre'Davious White play in over here in college, and I thought Tre'Davious White was an outstanding cornerback. I told you Tre'Davious White was a good pick when you guys drafted him.
Well, Asante Samuel looks like he's reading the coverages pretty well over here. Like, not reading coverages, but like reading, you know what I mean? Reading the fucking where he's supposed to be.
Well, it's sad for him too, because look at that record. You can tell the offense totally let them down the whole year because they did. That's right. They point at him and then it doesn't show them like on the thing, so you can't really like see if they're like what they're covering. You know?
Yeah, cornerbacks and wide receivers are hard, dude, because they're out of frame a lot. You know what I mean?
I didn't like that first. I like that first initial tackle though. Like he's not afraid to
come up in this. Yeah.
Down and make a pass.
Ooh,
was that him again?
No, that was the other guy. The other corner.
Ooh. That right.
I keep thinking their face at fucking LSU, and then I'm realizing it's Pitt. I'm like,
I know they're looking like so much like LSU right now, and it's not like they're yellow and purple either. They're yellow and blue.
I know, but the blue looks like purple right now.
Yeah, it does look purple.
Dude, you're crazy, bro. 30 is a glorified second round pick, dude. It doesn't even matter who you take at 30, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys would do it though. Think you would send it?
We need a cornerback and
like a defense tackle or something.
No, well, yeah, we need a defensive lineman too, but I don't think there's defensive lineman 30. If anything, I think a defensive lineman would be too high at 30. I think cornerback, there's good cornerbacks, dude. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I got a scout. This is why I'm doing this right here. Like, but anyways, let's move on because Kenny McNako did ask a while ago for me to fucking do Travis Etienne, and I haven't seen anything of him. And the Bills might get a running
I
back.
like Travis Etienne. Him and Najee Harris, dude, are gonna be the top running backs in this draft. But you know what it is? They're not gonna get picked till like mad late. I see, like, I think I seen some mock drafts that are saying that a running back doesn't even get taken in the first round. You know what I mean? So, but that never
Yeah,
really happens lately. So, but
I don't want.
I like both of them. I like Najee Harris and I like Etienne. This guy is the real deal. He's a good running back.
I don't want Buffalo to take a fucking first round running back. I don't want to
I
take.
wouldn't want you guys to take him in the first round, but
I wouldn't want to take
if
any.
he's available in the second round, that would be a steal.
I don't want it, dude. I don't want a second, dude. I don't want a second round running back.
That'd be
I
a
don't want a
steal,
third
dude.
round running back.
Kid's a good running back, dude.
No. You know who else is a good running back, dude? Zach Moss. It doesn't matter, dude.
Well,
Our
I never
offensive
said
line.
Zach Moss was a good running back.
No, I'm
I didn't say
saying
that coming
Zach.
out of college either.
Why Zach Moss was a beast at Utah?
What?
Zach Moss?
Yeah, he was actually pretty good in Utah. I didn't say he was gonna be that good in the pros.
My
Though.
point is running backs. My point in saying that is running backs are a dime a dozen, and it's all about the offensive line, dude. I don't know, man. This guy's looking like very Devin Singletary right now, dude. I've seen exactly this from Devin Singletary for the last 2 years, dude. I mean, it's only one game, but not even literally a few snaps. But does Notre Dame have like a nasty defense or something? What happened? You left?
I don't know. I clicked on chat and then I like, oh, you know what? It's because the chat button is right next to the X button. Yeah.
On your way back?
Yeah, I was looking at the chat and then I hit the leave button by accident. And then the second time that I did that, I hit the back button twice.
Do you see this, Danny? You're telling me that? Look at this. What was that?
What?
Watch.
That was a shitty whole shitty situation right there.
He batted the ball into the fucking defensive line.
That was a trash pitch too. That was bad on both parts. That was bad on Trevor Lawrence and that was bad on him.
That's not Trevor Lawrence, is it? Number 5? Black kid?
Oh, that's number 5?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's DJ. I don't even know how to say his last name. So
I'm like, bro, Trevor Lawrence got a tan like a motherfucker right now.
see, Trevor Lawrence would have executed a good handoff. You wouldn't have to see that play.
Oh, is that what it is? He's getting the ball handed off poorly to him in this game. All right.
I didn't know it was Trevor Lawrence wasn't playing in this game. This must be the first Notre Dame game when they lose, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has COVID. I remember hearing this on the radio.
They played them again in the playoffs, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Freaking
a lot of different outcomes.
Kenny, I hope if you're still watching, I love you, and I hope that that satisfied it. I don't want freaking ETN. I'm sorry. Steven said, Jalen Phillips or Carlos Basham for your blitz DQ. Okay, I am interested in this Carlos Basham kid, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I said both of those names earlier today. No, in the stream.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. I don't like Jordan Phillips though. Too much hype.
Jordan Phillips, Jalen Phillips. Jordan Phillips was on the Bills last year. He was 2 years ago.
Fucking up.
He was a beast.
Too many similar names. Yeah, the kid from Miami.
All right, so should we do versus UNC? No, they're not that good. Probably versus Clemson. No, yeah. All right. So before we do this, Dan, talk to the people real quick. I'm gonna go make a cup of coffee. Talk to the beautiful
Well,
people.
hello, peoples. This is co-host Daniel D. Over here on a greatly named show in X Q Media named Between the Laces. And DQ kind of did not let me be as prepared as I wanted to be for this here segment. But while I was making coffee, I wanted to segue into a whole different type of topic here with the whole scouting and how it's been going for like the whole how the draft's going to be 2021 draft. Where am I? And guys, for anybody that's out there that's watching, I want to know what you guys think. Obviously, the hot topic always has been for the past, I can't even count, years, is the top quarterbacks. It's always the top thing that everybody wants to talk about. And what I thought we were going to do today on this show is we're going to rank some players to get it built up, nice little boost up. Then we're going to send you some sweet mock drafts because those are on the way.
Oh yeah,
mock drafts are coming. Mock drafts are going to be on the way soon. And I was trying to do. I thought we were going to do like a little like top 5 thing and try to build up. So I was going to do like the 2 sexiest positions that I think in the first round we're going to be is obviously where all the quarterbacks are going to go. We could even try to pick the teams too if you'd like, DQ. I don't know if you want to do that, but I was thinking more of like who are the top quarterbacks of the 5 that are like supposed to go. Supposedly supposed to be 5 quarterbacks. There's my hand. There's 5 quarterbacks going in the first round, and I'm gonna shit you not. There could be 5 to 6 wide receivers also going in the first round. So I thought that was a really nice plethora there. We could really play around with that. I'd like to try to I wanted to rank who I think will be best in the NFL, and then I can come back a couple of years later too. I like to let 2 or 3, depending on the position, to see who would come back and be good or not. So I wanted to rank who I think the top 5 quarterbacks that I keep seeing in hundreds and hundreds of mock drafts that'll go in the first round. And I wanted to see who you think. Even if you haven't really scouted them yet, just give me a raw talent embrace of the thing. It's more on my part, though, because I watch college football, so I've seen a lot of these guys play. Actually, I haven't really seen much of Trey Lance because he's not really in the
All right, Kenny. I hope you have a good night, buddy. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. And sign into YouTube next time so you can join the live chat, you fucker. But yeah, no, have a good night, bro. I'm sorry for going on so late, dude. Sorry, it sounded like a fucking Canadian. Sorry. I'm so damn sorry.
Later, Kenny Muggs.
He said next time I'll have my YouTube chat set up and Jay dream of one day guest starring as an analyst. Oh no, Kenny. I already had plans for real soon for you coming on. You can either come on here or I was gonna even just do a regular live, just see your ass and fucking and bullshit with you and tell some wild stories of the yesteryears for all the people out there. But all right, buddy. I hope you have a good night.
McNackle's boot camp?
Yeah, exactly. McNackle's fucking boot camp, yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, dude. Have a good night, Kenny. Thank you so much for staying up, bro. All right, let's look at Carlos Basham. All right, near the ball.
Not gonna lie, Wake Forest low key has been sneakily throwing out some talent lately. I don't really think much of.
I like that effort. I love that. I love that effort, dude. Look at that effort. He had nothing to do in this play initially. Look at this. He's getting blocked, right? But he doesn't give up. Boom. And then ends up making the fucking play. And that's Trevor Lawrence right there. So that's the number 1 overall pick.
That was a good. That was a good. Well, that was well played. Yeah.
I actually, Asante Samuel Jr., but this guy was just based on his name because I love his name, fucking Basham. But like, I love that name, and like, I saw that he was like kind of like late first round, early second round projected. And I was like, yeah, I wouldn't mind, dude. To be honest with you, I wouldn't mind Buffalo trading down into like the early second round and like just getting like another second round maybe, or like a fourth or something. Like, I don't fucking know.
I
Like,
feel like this class has a lot of talent, but it's like it's spread. Yeah, I mean, it's not just all. There's not too many like big flashy names this year, but there's a lot of decent fucking players that could easily make a difference in the NFL, and it spreads through like honestly like almost to the third round.
all right, so he split out kind of wide right there, like that. Oh, he jumped inside with a good speed here. Okay, we got 3rd and 1. So he's not that big. He does get kind of pushed around a little bit. That's the one knock I would see on him, is like he does seem kind of small. He seems more like kind of linebacker size, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he might have to have but if he could transition well, if he can like, yeah, he does have a linebacker stature to him too. He could be like a nice little edge. Like he's gonna be like an edge, right? Is that what it is? Defense end.
He's odd edge. Yeah, that's what we need too. We need an edge. Like, he is lined up at a 4-3 right now, so, and that is what we play. But he's kind of small, dude. We also have H.A. Benessa, who was our first pick last year in the 2nd round, and he's also same thing. He's like kind of small, and we've kind of been using him weird, like as like a will linebacker / edge rusher, and he's fast, but he lost weight too, like going into the season last year. All right, so somebody fucked up on that play. Where's our boy Basham? Okay, so he goes around. Yep. Okay, Basham fucked up. Not just Basham, but he got stuck right there. He got stuck on stupid. That's happened to me many a times. I remember Coach Silva fucking busting my balls in the film study room, like, who is that? Who is that? Just fucking getting stuck on stupid, like like when you
on stupid, eh?
yeah, going to do the hit stick too early in Madden, and then like, oh, you like kind of like just like stop. But that was ETN right there, right? So that's showing some speed by ETN. Oh, he just got double teamed like a motherfucker.
Yeah, ETN's not bad.
He's not eating double teams like that guy from Alabama, that's for sure. But he's also not as big as that guy. All right. So let's look at one more player, and then we'll do what you were talking about, because we're gonna wrap this up in a little bit. Friggin', oh, nice. That was a nice play by him.
You know, you can try to make an understanding about it. We talked about like Justin Fields and Trey Lance. You know what I mean? Yeah. You have things to say.
So who we gotta scout? Who's our last player gonna be?
Who gets the pick? Me? Do I get the pick?
Sure.
I would love to see some footage. I think I've seen like a game or two. I don't remember who he played, but he looked pretty solid. I'd like to see Marco Wilson. Now, this is a guy, Marco Wilson from Florida. He's a cornerback. And that's a guy that's projected to go in like the 5th or 6th round, but I think he's could be a steal and like a straight starter in the NFL one day, maybe.
I don't know if we're still live. I don't know.
Says live.
It says we're live. Steven asked what happened.
It says live.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What happened?
Apparently we're not allowed to do this.
We're not to what?
We're not allowed to do this.
Why?
Because of fucking copyrighted content.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Should we hang up?
So, okay. So it says after shit's no longer being, copyright stuff is no longer being streamed, it'll automatically be reinstated, which is fine because we were literally just about to stop anyways. So hang on. That's what I'm saying, dude. It's so gay though. We're literally transforming it, bro. Whatever. I don't even care. Sorry, overlords at YouTube. I'm so sorry. Let me get on my knees. How dare I
Wait, they
speak?
stopped it. They stopped it from streaming live because they said we were copywriting.
Because we were using footage from fucking CBS and fucking whatever. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, we have our ugly mugs right on the side of it, and we're fucking pausing it and rewinding it and rewinding it and rewinding it, and freaking not even watching. Whatever, dude. It's literally transformed.
They're trying to pretend like we're streaming like games.
Yeah, they're going off the basis that as if we're just uploading the whole game. Whatever.
Aren't we looking at? Aren't we watching? Like, aren't we kind of like almost like reacting to YouTube videos? Isn't that why is that against the rules?
Because YouTube doesn't want small content creators to do that. Not allowed to do that. But we're live again. We're live again. So whatever.
Okay.
Guess we'll stop fucking talking about it. So let's do what you were talking about then. Fuck my idea. Because I'm just a copyright infringing piece of shit.
Yeah, how dare you? Let me get back to. Let me get. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette real quick. That's what I do.
That's for you, YouTube. Love you, Bakaza.
Bakaza.
Love you, Bakaza.
Well, like, come on, DQ. So, would you agree or disagree that probably the first 3 to, I would say, 5 or 6 picks are going to be quarterbacks? Would you say yes or no?
I'm sorry, dude. I'm kind of fucked up now. 3 to 5.
What's the matter? Are you in your feels? Don't let YouTube get mad at you. Don't let YouTube push your buttons.
Dude, it's just.
I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking. Would you agree or disagree? In this year's draft, most likely 3 of the top 5 picks or 6 picks will be a quarterback.
The top 3. That's it. You're on. You muted your mic too. You muted your mic.
What'd you say?
The top 3. That's it. Yeah.
So the first 3 of the 3 are going to be quarterbacks?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, number 1, obviously. Say on
Trevor
3.
Lawrence.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I already said it. Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, you're fast. Good for you. Now, I've been reading a lot into the second pick, and I'm pretty sure the Jets are going to do the biggest Jets move again and draft and get rid of Sam Darnold for less than they probably could have gotten for Sam Darnold to another team for. Because did you see that trade, by the way?
Yeah, they got a 6th for this year, a 4th, and a 2nd for next year.
That is a trash pickup for the man that you took so early in the first round.
Because it's Sam Darnold, bro. What do they think? What is it, Josh Allen? I mean,
you know what they're gonna do? You know what they're gonna do right now? They traded off Sam Darnold, and what are they gonna do with the 2nd overall pick in the draft? They're gonna turn around and draft Sam Darnold Jr. and Zach Wilson from BYU.
Yeah. I can't comment because I don't know anything about Zach Wilson except for maybe his measurements. But
it is kind of little. I'm not.
I know, but you're right that the Jets are probably going to take.
You've heard that, right? You've been seeing that too. It's almost like a lock, basically nowadays.
So what about number 3?
I've seen some 3s because I was trying to buy into what you were trying to talk about in another Between the Laces episode that we did there about how Deshaun Watson might be going to the 49ers.
Yeah, that's not happening anymore.
That's not happening. I think Deshaun Watson's about to get really, really fucked. But that's a story for another day. and I think they're definitely going to go quarterback, honestly. And
Yeah, but who?
it's looking like it's going to be Trey Lance, dude, or Justin, but maybe
What?
Justin Fields. It's looking like Trey
Trey
Lance. And
Lance?
I don't know.
Where
I
are
don't
you
agree.
seeing
I
that?
don't agree with it. I seen that on CBS Sports, but I don't know if I should say that or we're not going to be able to be live anymore.
Dude, whoever said Trey Lance, if they traded up at number 3 to get Trey Lance,
13 hours ago, I looked at that.
they'd
Was a
have to be
13-hour ago
smoking
mock
some
draft.
crazy shit, dude. They could have traded up with number 6 with the Eagles, dude, and the Eagles could end up at 12 exactly where they are, and gotten Trey Lance, and even at that they didn't even have to do that, dude.
Oh, who do you think it is then? No, I agree. I don't think Trey Lance is worth a first round pick. I think even like somebody like Jordan Love might even end up being better than a Trey Lance. But personally, I think they're gonna take a quarterback. You don't just get to the third pick.
No, they're taking a quarterback. But Trey Lance is just crazy. They're taking. I know who they're taking, and I'm saying it like this. For future purposes, for exactly the same reason as before. So, I know. Let me look at the camera. I know who the fucking 49ers are taking at number 3 overall. The 49ers are taking Mac Jones.
Mac Jones?
Mac who? Mac Jones. Mac who? Mac Jones.
Hey. What makes you say that?
All sources point to it. He fits perfectly in the Shanahan scheme. Shanahan was at his pro day the other day. Bill Belichick was trying to down talk him because Bill Belichick wants to draft him at number 15 and doesn't want to have to move up to get him. He wants to, which I don't blame him. He wants to stay exactly where he is and be able to have him fall down to number 15, which is possible if he doesn't go in the top 10. He will very easily fall to number 15. So Bill Belichick is trying to play some mind-fuckery games as well as with Josh McDaniels. They were at the Alabama Pro Day with not with, but also was John
I did know
Lynch
that. I did know that Bill Belichick,
Kyle Shanahan. Yeah, and Kyle Shanahan, and he tried talking mad shit about Mac Jones to try to dissuade Kyle Shanahan from wanting to pick Mac Jones, and I think that only is going to make Mac Jones fall into his hands even further. But I think Bill Belichick's playing 3D chess because I don't think Bill Belichick actually wants Mac Jones. I think he wants a different player. I don't think he wants a quarterback. He doesn't want the guy, but he's pretending that he wants the guy, and then
by pretending that he wants
guy,
the guy.
Exactly, by pretending that he doesn't want the guy, because he's saying I don't want that guy, so everybody's assuming, oh my God, Bill Belichick wants that guy, but in reality he really doesn't want that guy. So he wants people to think that he doesn't want that guy. I mean, that he wants that guy by saying he doesn't want that guy.
But at the same time, how you know that he's not saying that he doesn't want that guy, so people think that he wants that guy, but he doesn't really want that guy, but then he falls to them and then he takes that guy. What is that? Is that 5D chess?
I feel like
is that 5D chess?
No, see, I think at that point, I think he would take that guy if the guy that he really, truly behind door number 3 wanted.
If he wasn't there.
Taken. Yeah, it wasn't there. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Then he'd be like, "Oh, of course. See, I said I said I didn't want him, and that meant I wanted him the whole time. Of course, I wanted him. You know what I mean? He could play it off like."
That's a smart move.
Yeah, exactly. It's Bill Belichick, bro. He's a fucking genius. But no, in all reality, though, that was a big tangent. But 49ers are going to be taking Mac Jones number 3.
Now,
which is way too high. Way too high.
No, it's not, because I believe that Mac Jones is the second best quarterback in this draft. I think Mac Jones is better than Zach Wilson. I think Mac Jones is better than Trey Lance. And I think Mac Jones is better than Justin Fields.
From everything I hear is Mac Jones is just a game manager.
Yeah, because he's in a star-studded system.
So how's he gonna do with say he goes to Say Afraid that his receivers are bad, but say they're Debo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, and whoever else, is he gonna be able to do it?
He's also got George Kittle.
No, that's true. Like I said, they're not bad. They're not bad.
And it's not that too shabby of a line that he can have time to develop into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they just extended Trent Williams.
And you got Jimmy G still in your side pocket.
Yeah, because I
don't think that's a bad thing. He could
They're
he
not.
could flourish, but then again, he could be a really bad pick. You know what I mean? It's always a risk when you're taking the quarterback in the first round.
I don't know if you heard, but they said, meaning the 49ers, there's been a lot of 49ers talk since they traded up to number 3,
Oh yeah, of
is
course.
even if they draft a quarterback, a rookie quarterback, which they probably will, they're in no rush to get rid of Jimmy G. So that tells me he's going to be the starting quarterback going into the 2021 season. He might not finish the year as the starting quarterback, whether that be due to injuries or whether that be because he's thinking up the place and gets benched, which I don't think Jimmy G's that bad when he actually is on the field where he's horrible. He can manage. Like,
Yeah,
again,
he's a game manager, so
game manager, exactly.
exactly. So why don't you try? And honestly, I think if they can give Mac Jones a year, and then maybe even a couple games into the next season, because I know they got Jimmy G under lock. They have him under contract.
So
He's not going anywhere.
say, all right. So say,
I
let me
think
ask you
they
this.
could really like breed him. Kyle Shanahan's not too bad with quarterbacks.
Let me ask you this. So say the 49ers pick Mac Jones number 3, right? You think the consensus on draft day will be they went too
I don't
high?
think they're gonna take. I didn't really think they were gonna take Mac Jones, but like what you're saying seems pretty legit to take Mac Jones. I thought they were gonna take Trey Lance, honestly.
No, dude, everything I've been hearing is Mac Jones. Is Kyle Shanahan really likes Mac Jones, dude?
All right. I don't. Like I said, like you don't just move down to 3 unless
Unless you
what I mean?
know who you want. Yeah, exactly.
Like, and it's somebody that's not going to go in the first 2.
Going from 12 to 3 is a huge difference between even going from like 12 to 6. Because 6, especially when you need a quarterback, 6 people could trade up to 4 to 5.
Yeah, at 6 you could get left with the third projected to yourself the third best quarterback in the draft.
You could get left with hanging, dude. Say the top 5 end up taking all quarterbacks, even say people trade up, obviously.
Dude, back, I don't even know how far it started back to, but like it's a big trend, dude. Quarterbacks go high. Every year it's been what, like 2, 3, 4 quarterbacks going in the first round.
Well, look at 4 years ago already, 2018. Well, I guess it'd be 4 years because 2019 draft, 2020 draft, 2021. Okay, so 3 years. The 2018, dude, 5 quarterbacks.
Exactly.
Even 2017, Deshaun Watson, Mitch Trubisky, who's the number? Who else? Fucking.
Dude, you can even go back to what year is that? 2004. Fucking Eli, Philip Rivers, Ben Roethlisberger. That's 3. There's multiple quarterbacks always going in like the first round. You know what I mean?
Oh no! Ben Roethlisberger was it to the? Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. I'm sorry.
No.
I was thinking of Aaron Rodgers, but he was the next year with Alex Smith.
There was only 2 that went that year, but that was a quote unquote weak draft class. You know what I mean? But then that year too, with like, what was it? It was trash too. You know what I mean? There was the years too of Mariota and Winston, and I forget who else went in that. I don't know if it was it wasn't the fucking dude that went to that Jaguars, was it? Blake Bortles, was that the same year too? That's 3 again in 1 year.
No. Mariota. No, Mariota and Winston was 2013. Bortles was 2014.
But then like 2 quarterbacks went before Bortles in 14. Right?
Yeah, I don't remember who
though. I think that was that Goff.
No, that was 2015.
I forget what year it is, but I'm pretty sure Bortles was the 3rd quarterback taken off that draft in that draft. But I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like the point I'm trying to prove here.
So all right. So let's move on from so I say Mac Jones to the 49ers, you say Trey Lance. So who?
Well, I don't like the Trey Lance, but I could see them drafting Trey Lance, and I could see them drafting Mac Jones. All I know is I feel like they're going to draft a quarterback.
So where do you got Mac Jones going?
I originally had him going if Bill was going to take a shot on him. I really didn't think Bill would because I don't really just see Bill trying to draft first round quarterback. But I seen that maybe I was saying Washington as like the worst setup. You know what I mean? Like if he, as far as he would fall, it would be to Washington, which I think Washington has what 20.
Yeah, Washington is 20.
Yeah, so I think that's as far as Mac Jones would fall is 220. But I could also see him going to the Patriots if he was left there. And like you said as well, if he's not drafted and one of the players that they really wanted was already gone, might as well like splash, you know?
You know who's going down the draft boards, in my draft boards?
Was that
Justin Fields.
even Justin Fields, dude? I could see Justin Fields still going to Atlanta, maybe even
Nope.
Carolina, but I think that would be really stupid on Carolina's part because I think Teddy Bridgewater still has a lot to show and prove, and I think Teddy Bridgewater could still.
No, you didn't hear? They announced that they're trading Teddy Bridgewater yesterday.
Oh, all right then. So they're probably trying to make a splash for a quarterback then. So then
No.
either Atlanta or Carolina, right?
No. They said no. Carolina's out of the quarterback market. They're going with Sam Darnold. He's their starter.
Oh yeah. What an idiot. Yeah, they just forgot that they just fucking traded for him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so they're definitely not drafting a quarterback. And yeah, so I'd say Atlanta. And if he doesn't go to Atlanta and he falls all the way down the boards again, he probably won't fall past 20. I think Washington will come grab some, come scrape the board.
You know who Atlanta's drafting, right? They're not drafting a quarterback.
Who's Atlanta drafting? Offensive lineman?
Nope, they're drafting Kyle Pitts.
Oh yeah, Kyle Pitts. But I have not seen any other player. I want to talk about Kyle Pitts too. I haven't seen any other player whose stock has skyrocketed in the last week than Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, because he had a great pro day, which doesn't mean dick.
They're like comparing Kyle Pitts to the black he's the black Tony Gonzalez.
I think Atlanta's taking Kyle Pitts. I think Atlanta is still dedicated to Matt Ryan. I think it goes up to ownership at this point. I don't even think it has anything to do with like front office coaching, whatever. No, I think Arthur Blank respects the fuck out of Matt Ryan. I think he loves Matt Ryan. I think Matt Ryan. Huh?
He did bring him to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, and I think they're gonna try to, just like they have been for the last 4 years, since losing that Super Bowl. They're gonna try to surround Matt Ryan with offensive weapons like crazy. I mean, they drafted mad offensive linemen in those years. They drafted Calvin Ridley to help be another weapon alongside Julio Jones, which
is
what
their problem is?
Good. It's their defense. Yeah, it's the defense. That's their problem.
No, yeah, it is the defense, but also like they may have drafted on that offense line, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they were drafting well. I still think that their offense line still has a little bit of problems. Not so much like I think it's more of like an interior problem.
With drafting a lot of offensive linemen is now you have a bunch of young offensive linemen.
Yeah. You don't have any leadership yet. They got to build them.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. That plays a huge role. You know that leadership plays a huge role in every position group. You need a leader in every position room, every film room. But offensive line, defensive line, those are huge, dude. Huge.
No, you're right. And honestly, that's not a bad core, dude. Matt Ryan. Even if you got Kyle Pitts, and then you got Julio Jones, and you got fucking
Todd
you just said his name. Why am I drawing his name? What's his name?
Ridley.
Calvin Ridley really impressed me this year.
Calvin Ridley. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Calvin Ridley is a legit number one receiver. They have 2 number one receivers, bro. They have Calvin Ridley and Julio Jones, dude.
Yeah, dude. Calvin Ridley could be a starter. It could be a number one receiver on a lot of teams. The problem with him is that he also plays on a team that has like the top 5 fucking wide receiver in the league.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, dude. You seen it? Almost every year he still has a.
No, he makes his presence known too, and that's what benefits him too, because he can't get the respect of the number one corner on him. You know what I mean? Because Julio's on the other side, and he's just burning up.
And the safeties, bro. The safety's got to play Julio, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And he's burning them though. He's just fucking them all up.
Yeah. So Atlanta's gonna be taking. Oh, by the way, hopefully, you know, if YouTube wills it, the overlords over at YouTube will it. The mock drafts are gonna be pretty fucking cool, dude. Actually, let me see if I can kind
Dude,
of give you a
now
little.
I'm a little scared. Like, all we did was like show little clips of like game footage. Are we gonna be able to do mock draft?
Yeah, we'll be able to do it. Hang
What's
on
my
one
record?
second.
Where is it? I don't think that's what I said.
So I gotta find this. I gotta find this website that I did where like you can do your own mock drafts, dude. And that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I believe this was this it?
Well, you want to compare and contrast?
Nah, hang on, dude. My bad. Yeah, I think this was the one.
Well, the talk that you were talking too. Like, what do you think about like the whole wide receiver core too?
Of what?
I think like 5 to 6, 4 to 5, 4 to 5 receivers might be taken in the first round.
Oh, you want to talk about receivers?
Yeah, we already pretty much covered the quarterbacks. Well, where do you think Justin Fields is going? Do you think Justin Fields is gonna be a first round pick?
Yeah, he'll be a first round pick probably, but
You're telling me he's fallen.
he's fallen. He's fallen. I mean, realistically, he'll probably if Mac Jones does get drafted by the fucking the 49ers, I could totally see the Patriots drafting him, and if not the Patriots, because I feel like they would probably go for maybe someone like a Trey Lance if they could before him, even though Trey Lance might be more of like a project per se. I feel like the ceiling, and this is literally not watching a single lick of either of these guys.
I do think Trey Lance has ceiling.
Yeah, but I
Especially
feel like
though, you see who Trey Lance gets compared to? Gets compared a lot to Josh Allen.
Oh, does he?
Coming from a small school, he's got a big arm, can extend plays with his body. Because he's not also just can run. He's also a bigger dude, you know.
But I truly see.
Remember what they were saying all those times when we were doing mocks that year too, and we were like back in the day on the other show, and we said that Josh Allen had the highest ceiling of all the quarterbacks.
Yeah, Josh Allen
has the highest ceiling, but I think he has a high ceiling compared to like Mac Jones and Justin Fields.
Mason Rudolph was technically my favorite quarterback in the 2018 draft, which proved to be laughable. But I said like when we were saying who was going to be taken, who should the Browns take number 1 overall, like who was it going to be? I said I think Josh Allen was the best quarterback in the draft.
I agreed that Josh Allen was the best quarterback, and it's looking like that right now.
Oh, amen. Thank you, Cleveland. I'd like to dedicate this one to Cleveland Browns, the New York Jets. Who else do we got out there? And thank you all. I appreciate you so much. No, I'm just kidding.
Baker's starting to come into his own, but it's because he's getting help from around.
I would still rather have.
Yeah. Of course, yeah. I would rather have Josh Allen. You got to remember too, Lamar Jackson was drafted in that class, and other people might not agree with you.
Oh yeah, no, Josh Allen, no, Josh Allen. Lamar Jackson was a great fucking thing. So look, Dan, if you look at the screen, this is what we're gonna be using. It's kind of hard to see, huh? Fuck.
No, I see that's it.
Oh, you can see it good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
All right. So yeah, this is what we're gonna be using, dude. And then you select all the teams, bro. We're gonna do the first round. We're gonna go like slow with it, but we're gonna be able to pause it too.
And you can go team by team.
And then draft. Yeah, we're gonna go team by team. Steven asked who you got in your mock draft. Well, you're gonna have to tune in for that next time, Steven, to see who we got going in the mock draft here. But real quick, we can talk about it. So yeah. Oh, real quick, because I didn't get to finish, was where I truly see Justin Fields going, 100%, not even joking, is to the Washington fucking football team, bro. And it being Dwayne Haskins 2.0. I swear to God.
Yeah, I can see that too. And I wouldn't mind it, honestly. But at the same time, that I don't see like any of these Trey Lance, Justin Fields, even Mac Jones, if he doesn't go 3 to the 49ers. I don't see any of them getting past first New England and then Washington.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Washington to me is the
cutoff.
first round quarterback cutoff. Exactly, because the teams after that are all pretty much playoff teams that didn't need a quarterback. You could say Chicago, but Chicago's already dedicated Andy Dalton. But then again,
you're right.
Even with that, they could draft a quarterback and still have Dalton be the bridge guy for the couple of years.
Now, are the Bears picking before the Redskins?
I don't know. Can we find out?
Because I know they both made the playoffs, and they both lost in the first round, so I don't understand where it would go after that. You know what I mean?
Chicago Bears are currently picking 20th. Oh, so where the hell are the Redskins picking? Redskins might be picking 19.
Do the same thing they just did right there, and then click on the Redskins.
Oh, hang on.
We keep calling them the Redskins, the football team. I'm sorry.
Whatever. You know what I meant.
Like for the W.
19. Yeah, it's 19.
All right. 19. Yeah. So okay. Yeah. So all right. Then I honestly maybe the cutoff could be. I could see the Bears. Why not? Right. Can't put all your eggs in the Andy Dalton basket.
So what I'm gonna do, so what do you think about this though, real quick? Like, you like this setup? You think
I fuck with it. Yeah, I like that a lot.
I think we can do this too. Like, I think I don't know. I just think it's gonna be real smooth. So we're not gonna do a mock draft right now, guys. Anybody who's out here watching, you're gonna have to tune in. It's going, Dan. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do a couple of mock drafts before the draft happens. Especially if it keeps developing. Like, if we had done one, say, last week, and then the Sam Darnold thing happened, that changes the whole thing. Because last week we could have said the Panthers were in the game for a quarterback. You know what I mean?
Well, even DQ, if we did that 2 weeks ago, it would have been all fucked up because of the 49ers and the Dolphins and the Eagles, they all moved around.
Yeah. So, but real quick, like, without actually like a mock draft, the way I see it is we got Lawrence going, then we got Wilson going. Where the fuck is? So we got Wilson going. Then next, I see fucking what's his dick over here, fucking Mac Jones, going right. Then who did I say? I said Kyle Pitts, right?
Yep.
So Kyle Pitts. I'm just trying to get down because I can't scroll for some reason. I don't know why it's not letting me scroll. But yeah, like, I'm not trying to actually do like a fucking thing right now.
Honestly, I do see the Bengals either taking Sewell or Slater. Because Slater's stock has been rising highly. Slater.
Let's get to what you were talking about, because I'm literally just kind of fucking around here with this thing. Don't mind me what I'm doing, but since we got these guys kind of in front of us, Ja'Marr Chase, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. Who are the other top wide receivers? We got Rashad Bateman from. Oh, that's the guy from Minnesota you were talking about.
Yes, yeah, he's good, dude. Well, and then there's also the kid. There's the kid from Purdue, 22. Rondale Moore. Rondale Moore is from Purdue, and I even seen
Moore.
Yeah, Moore.
Okay. Oh, look, and Dan, look.
And Elijah Moore too. Yeah, Elijah Moore.
Look, they give little scouting reports too.
Oh, they're doing the scouting for you.
So like explosive, game-breaking skill player who can score on any point in the field, displays tremendous. This is about your boy Moore. Displays tremendous. I don't really care for Moore. Initial quickness, blah 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 blah, and then it even shows you negatives. And then, guys, remember, this whole thing is about scouting here. So when you're doing these mock drafts, when you're seeing mock drafts, you read something like this. Yeah, you can go by these things here, but it's always best to go for your own eyes. The thing with football fans, football analysts, all these people, it's a week-by-week thing. They have short-term memory. You got to watch the game tape. You got to watch the games. You got to watch the plays, watch the effort that they put in, play to play, and never mind the bullshit that they try to sell you here. Because yes, okay, these are this is what they get paid to do. They're doing these analysis here, Look, analysis. Moore's coming off a terrific campaign. Was unstoppable at times last season. He has size. He has weight limitations, but there will be red flags for some teams. Whatever. Take that with a grain of salt, is what I'm trying to say, and go use your own eyes to make actual assessments of this player. Anyways, so what you want me to know? You want to know what I think? I mean, I think Chase is the best personally, and that's
Easy.
again,
First cut.
I just watched before you came on. I had just seen him, but I had heard a lot about him. I liked his measurements. I think LSU's been producing good wide receiver products for years. When you go even all the way back to OBJ and what was that, 2014 or 2013 or something like that. And freaking Landry, and then now recently Justin Jefferson, and so Ja'Marr Chase. And then you got two guys coming from Alabama. I think we saw last year with literally, what wasn't it the same exact thing, Dan? Wasn't it 2 wide receivers? What was it, Ruggs and Judy, right? We're both from Alabama last year.
Yep. It's the same thing. Another conundrum.
Yeah, I think it's kind of the same. I think it's like a very, which team is going to take whichever one first is going to determine which, you know what I mean? It could literally be a very similar situation. Like I believe Ruggs was taken first at 11, and I think Judy might have been taken at 14 or 15 or something like that.
Yeah, 14 or 16, I think.
16, something like that. So I could see something very similar happening, maybe a little bit higher. I think the Dolphins will end up taking Dolphins here at number 6. I think the Dolphins actually will end up taking. So is Waddle really projected higher than Smith?
Yeah, my problem is
more about Smith.
Because Waddle's Waddle is very good as well. You know what I mean? But he had a little injury, hiccup going on into the playoffs and stuff, and I don't know. He gives me an injury-prone vibe. Dude, I swear, if Devontae Smith can put on 10 pounds of muscle, he's gonna be legit.
Negatives about him: not a stout, skilled player, and gets easily brought down at point by a single defender. Struggles in battles. Waddle's an explosive player and a lethal force at any time the ball is in his hands. He was well on his way to developing his game sustaining and extra. Yeah, see, no. See, if we were doing a mock draft right now, I'd do that, Devontae Smith. But Dan,
they would have took Ja'Marr Chase.
Oh, in this case, you're probably right.
But I'm saying Devontae Smith to me is the second best receiver in the draft, and then I would probably go Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, you're right. They probably would have taken. Yeah, you're right.
But even that, though, you want to talk about colleges that have been producing pretty good receivers lately. You got your boy Elijah. Fucking up. What is his last name? Elijah Moore? No, is it Elijah Moore?
Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, it's right here.
That's from Ole Miss. Yeah, exactly. Ole Miss just pushed out DK Metcalf, AJ Brown.
Look,
yeah, that's what Ole Miss is.
What do you mean? Mississippi is its own thing, I thought.
No, there's Mississippi State and then there's Ole Miss.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
Don't fucking talk back to me like that ever again.
Shut the fuck up. I didn't fucking know.
That's the Ole Miss Rebels right there, baby girl. But dude, who have they pushed out? AJ Brown, good fucking wide receiver in the NFL. DK Metcalf, another solid receiver, and that's just in the last year. I think Elijah Moore. I don't know. Jalen Waddle seems like the guy, because there's always that guy in the drafts. You know what I mean? High-picked receiver, doesn't really live up to it. Falls to become a second, a third receiver. I think Ja'Marr Chase and Devontae Smith have the ability and productiveness that they could become number ones in the NFL.
When we do the mock draft, you want to do when we do the mock drafts, you want to do like we've done before, flip a coin and then go alternate?
Yeah, that's right. I'd like to do too on I'd like to do when we do this first mock draft with no trades, just do it straight, and then if we start to we get to mock draft 2.0, 3.0.
Yeah, the thing about
player trades.
the thing about the mock drafts, that's the funny thing too, is if you think about it, you do a mock draft, no trades, it's obviously going to be wrong. Like it's 100% going to be wrong because there's going to be a
Yeah, because
fucking.
you need trades.
The thing about the trades is it's so hard to predict. I mean,
You know what it is?
obviously it's all speculation, anyways. But
I was more surprised of like how many trades just happened like real quick. Like one move got made and then another one got made, and like I was kind of expecting them more like towards draft time. You know what I mean? Even like a day or two before draft or during the draft. No, would have
yeah.
fucked up everybody's mock drafts. 49ers coming into 3,
Oh,
Dolphins dropping back with Philly,
look,
and
look.
then Philly moving. You know what I mean?
Look at this, Dan. Too. Team needs, bro. So like right now,
Look at that.
the Lions. That's what I was gonna say was Lions need a
Look
wide
at
receiver.
that.
So Jamar Chase would be going to the Dolphins, and then I think Devontae Smith would be going to the fucking Lions because I was already
Yeah, I think
thinking
the
wide
Lions have a
receiver. I was already thinking receiver, and then look, it says right here, it says wide receiver, linebacker, quarterback.
Yeah, they just lost.
I don't think they need a quarterback.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to get like too deep in this because then we're just already gonna just like start doing a mock draft.
But like Panthers, what else we got here? Panthers. I'm just taking a look. Panthers QB. Yeah, we already said that they're out of the QB market. So cornerbacks, tackles. So like this is a good app, bro. So I'm excited.
I got Panthers taking Rashawn Slater, but when we do our mock draft, we'll reveal the secrets.
Tackles, yeah. All right. Rashawn Slater, yeah, he is up there. Yeah, I looked at this kid too, Darisaw. I like meaning I read
at the
this.
same time though. I could see Rashawn Slater going to the Bengals, and then maybe Sewell would go to the Panthers. But if the Panthers are smart, they get and if they're gonna put all their chips, like you're saying, into Darnold.
This is what I wanted to do.
There you go. There you go.
So Panthers, Broncos, they didn't look your boys. Giants, Eagles. Wow, 3 NFC East teams in a row. I wonder if the NFC was good last year or not. 10, 11, 12, huh?
Mm.
And if there wasn't any division winners going to the playoffs, I think 14 would have been the fucking Redskins.
Possibly.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, look, Dolphins got
yeah. How all we forget how the AFC East has been fucking trash for the past like decade.
What do you mean, dude? There's 6 Super Bowls in the AFC East in the last 2 decades. How dare you? How dare you?
I see what you did there.
Yeah, you see what I did there?
I see what you did there.
Spitting truth, dude.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
All right, dude. Well, I think we're gonna start wrapping this one up, fucking, because we're getting close to the 2-hour mark, and I gotta wake up in the morning. But I think this was cool. Did you want to talk about one more? Was there anything else you want to talk about before we say our goodbyes?
No. We covered a lot of stuff in this almost hour and 50 minutes. I would like to say I'm really excited to do the mock draft though. So that would probably be next week, right? Or not next week, but like the next time.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say to you. Was I kind of want to do. I mean, we still have plenty of time. The NFL draft is about 3. I think it's the 29th is the first day, so 22 days away, so 3 weeks. So we have plenty of time. We could pump out, like you said, like.
Yeah, I'd like to pump out a good amount. I'd like at least 3.
At least especially with this, dude. This whole StreamYard thing is awesome, dude. And then we got this stuff that we.
I like this little app thing you got over here.
So I think it's gonna make it a lot easier for us to be able to do this.
Yeah.
And also a lot because even though I agree with you how the one we did a few years ago for what was it, the 2018 draft.
Yeah.
I do like the way it came out and the work that I put into it, but like this is a lot easier more efficient, and especially the fact that it's live too. I think has a little appeal to it.
Get some people in there too. Get some.
Yeah, where we don't have to feel like we have to rush through it. We could take a couple hours to do one.
Yeah,
that's chill. You know what I mean? And if people don't want to watch a couple hour long fucking mock draft, then fuck them. Doesn't have to be a couple.
I'd like to see even if it's the final product of mock drafts or whatever mock draft it is, I'd like to see how many we get right. It's always
Yeah,
my favorite part of the guessing game.
so you can see this pulled up. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
see it.
yeah. It doesn't look bad.
No, I just gotta like sometimes I gotta get like kind of close like this to read like some of the names, but
What about? All right. Well, here's the thing.
I
It's
got
like
it.
I can make it. I can make it bigger. Hang on. Let me try this. Like I can take
There it
us
is.
off the thing. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, can you easily with just like one button like go back and forth though?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because
Exactly.
when
So
we
like,
because we could
but
like we could you can make it big
yeah,
and then pick the player and then we can come back into frame.
yeah. I can. I
And
can
then,
take.
yeah.
I can do all kinds of shit. That's what I'm saying. It makes it so easy. I didn't even know that I could like share the screens before. Now I know that I can, dude. It's fucking. It's pretty awesome. So.
I'll take my broken phone over here and I'll go on YouTube and I'll type in NFL draft noise and we'll just make the noise.
Oh no, no, no! Don't do that because that's copyrighted,
Oh,
bro.
is that copyright? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying.
We can't even make like the noise though, like the little diddling and then like that. Oh
No,
wow.
it's copyrighted. We got a copyright strike on the Danny D and DQ one, but I didn't give a shit because we weren't monetizing it, and I'm not monetizing this one either. But they literally just took our stream down, and I didn't even know it until Steven was like, "Oh, it's wrong." Even you said you're like, "Oh, it says live," because it was live. But then when you
Yeah.
clicked the link, it said, "Oh, stream has been taken down." Blah 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 blah. Whatever. I looked down. I saw I got an email to axqmedia at gmail.com. But anyways, all right. So man, my bad. I didn't even answer your question. I would kind of like to do a mock draft, the first one at least like this week, to be honest with you, or at least by
Yeah,
this
keep
week.
trying to tell me what time you want to do it.
Like, well, probably. Yeah, I would have to know when you're available because I'm available at nights. Probably
Yeah,
like
I'm
Friday.
available at nights. Sometimes I work at night, but like I usually get out. I'll be out before 10 all of the nights.
Probably at on Friday. Are you working on Friday?
Yeah, I'm working on Friday. I'm only working till like 7:30 on Friday. The only problem is I'm not because I'm trying to get like a ride and stuff and like try to get it situated to get like my daughter to her mom's
No,
tomorrow.
I hear you.
So if I don't have her, I get it at 7:30. So I'll be like around like 8:30. But if I have to pick her back up too, like she was good like this whole time. Like you didn't really hear her while we were doing it. So
All right. Yeah, no problem, dude. And if honestly, even if we can't do it on Friday, it's not a big deal. We can do it fucking Saturday. I only reason I said Friday is because Saturday I'm working all day and all night. I got a concert. But I mean, whatever, dude. At least, honestly, even if it is next week, it's not a big deal. You know what I mean? What was I gonna say? I think what I'm gonna do too is I'm gonna do like a little separate things. I don't know, maybe not, because I want to do a majority of the mock drafts with you, but I might do one or a couple just with just me. You know what I mean? If you're not available,
yeah.
um,
You should usually be available always around like almost like 10. You know what I mean? Because even if I have my daughter or not, and if I'm working, like if I'm closing at my job, like I get home around 10, like a little before 10. So always around like 10 o'clock, I'd be able to go on like every day. And then on other days, if I get out early and I wasn't to have my daughter that day, you know what I mean? Go even earlier. So just has
all
to
right,
go by day by day. I mean, whatever day you want to try to get at it.
all right, bro. Okay, well, I'll let you know. But yeah, so everybody out there watching, everybody who's come in and stopped by, everybody who's still with us right now,
Thank
thank
you,
you all.
Kenny. Thank you, Steve,
Yep.
for the shouts.
Yep. Thank you guys so much. And please stay tuned for future episodes. If you're not subscribed to the channel, then how are you going to know the next time we're going to be going live? You're not, because you're not going to be subscribed. But even if you do subscribe, you still won't necessarily know unless you turn around and you click that notification bell. That's just the way that YouTube works. We're finding out many things about the way YouTube works tonight. And if you didn't know that, you just found out that you need to subscribe to this channel if you want to see Danny D and me doing some mock drafts, and hit the notification bell after you do so, and tell YouTube, I want to see these Portuguese talking about some football Americano over here. All right. All right, Dan. Well, I hope you have a good night, man. And freaking, I'm looking forward to being able to do these mock drafts with you on this awesome platform here.
Oh yeah.
All
So
right.
another great episode of Between the Laces.
Yes, absolutely. Guys, this has been Between the Laces. I'm DQ. It's my co-host Danny D. And you are all beautiful. So thank you so much.
Wash your hands.
Yeah, wash your hands, wear a mask.
Listen to what the government tells you.
Make sure you don't record in Walmart or else you get kicked out.